Welcome back to Dishonored 2, where we are about to set off to take out Delilah's partner in the void. Let's go, Megan.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Of course.
Yes, let's go.
The Royal Conservatory. While held captive, Anton Sokolov learned the identity of one of Delilah's chief allies, Rihanna Ashworth, an architect of the coup that took the throne in Dunwall. Ashworth is powerful and full of secrets. She is building a mysterious device for Delilah. Rihanna Ashworth must be eliminated. I do wonder, would she have outsider powers? Because, well, Delilah was able to share her powers in the first game with her coven, just like Dowd was able to share his powers with the whales, with the whalers, I think they were just called. But did she do that again? I wonder.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me, Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice-Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
I mean, Delilah... No, not Delilah. Megan, of course, still leaves me with a lot of questions. I'm quickly going to check something. Alright, no idea what's going on. It's just kind of saying something weird and, well, it'll get back to normal soon enough. So, Liam Ryan's information, Royal Conservatory. Yeah, she's dealing in the occult, and well, we know that the Abbey of the Everyman is not a fan of that, which is why I'm generally not a fan of the Abbey, but right here it might be very useful. Oh. Very useful tools in here.
Dust everywhere, no matter what you do.
Those, don't have the feeling those are slaughterfish. what do we have around here in the way of... Oh boy, we have a lot around here in the way of interesting stuff. It seems to lie behind the building. No idea if those guys were after me. It probably gave a message of neutral or...
Madam, it's the day you get to meet Pirate Betty in person. Time to pay the price if you want to live.
No, please! I have nothing! I'm just a poor maid!
I see you've heard the stories about Pirate Betty, about all the terrible things I've done to the fools who trinket or a bag of coins.
Have mercy! Don't hurt me!
She won't go anywhere.
Oh, there's more than one.
You shouldn't have wandered outside without
Okay,
He's dead.
Alright, so... yeah, that was just very bad playing. Just them playing a robbery and me not paying attention to everybody who was around and... They are good at setting an ambush now, which is very annoying.
From the Colomar Furniture Workshop.
How long do we have to wait?
As long as it takes. We'll be picking up balusters and spindles made of zirconin umberwood.
I thought the old Duke Theodanis outlawed umberwood export to protect the trees.
Can't keep track of all the decrees. My client's refurbishing a gazebo, adding an exotic southern touch.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunwall, I brought back a Rivercrest shelf to use as an ashtray, because it reminds me of good times. But what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Lady Shersha has money, so she gets the wood she wants.
Alright. So next time we are not going to fall for their stupid little play. Oh, black market is that way though, so...
Oh no, please! I have nothing! I'm just a poor maid!
I see you've heard the stories about Pirate Betty, about all the terrible things I've done to the fools who refuse to give up some trinket or a bag of coins.
Have mercy! Don't hurt me!
Should I start by cutting off your nose?
Anyone help me!
Or maybe I could sign my name across your forehead with a knife. Use you as a human billboard.
Help! Murderer!
All right, no one's coming. What a bunch of cowards. We'll try it again later.
Yeah, apparently if something is just very badly played, it might just be a very bad play.
Huh? Who opened this door? You're blind or something.
And surprisingly, it's
Air
not.
smells like rat piss today.
How do you know what rat piss smells like?
Right in his eye. That's what I should have done next time.
An injury to one of us is an injury to all of us. Well, that makes it pretty easy to hurt it, doesn't it? I mean, I know it's not what they mean, but
Pal needs to start giving us better jobs. We're getting the ship right now. Wonder who we pissed off.
me. Or did you mean somebody else?
Aching back. Hurts when I'm standing, hurts to sit. Only time it feels right is after about 3 of them rum things.
So I need to be in this house. right now, she is, if I'm correct,
Oh, something really stinks around here. And this time,
out of sight for those two, because I am behind the incline of the stairs. And indeed, that I was. Hope you don't have a fear of
Part of me that
heights.
doesn't ache, even my toes. Maybe some new malady.
Alright, where are you going, mister? You howl till last. Well,
In the mines, that's
no, you didn't howl your last, you.
bother to call. Don't bother at all. What's going on here?
Oh, did you notice that some people were gone? That's cool. What did they have on their arm? Oh, was that gassy thing they used on me? That's... No, do not look up. Up is the wrong way to look. I always forget that I have a drop non-lethal takedown, because it makes a height advantage even more powerful than it already was, and I do not have a problem with an even stronger height advantage. Oh, is it the this could very well be the...
Welcome, welcome. Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like? What a pleasant surprise to see you again.
Oh, magnetizing bullets. Briefly disrupt clockwork soldiers. Hello, that's something I want. And armored bullets. Ricocheting shots. That's something I want slightly less. First, I want to take a look at... Oh, safe combination. The shopkeeper's cousin once attended a lecture in a building directly across from the Royal Conservatory, now infested with blood flies. The notes combination to the safe there. Oh, this is one of those cases of you get this, and then you have the way to get way more if you go for it. And a rune. Runes can be used to gain or upgrade supernatural powers. Yes, I know. And I want it.
Excellent choice.
And I
No
want
need
it.
to wrap it for you, I suppose.
No, I'm good. Let's take a look at
You want
upgrades.
blueprints for better weaponry.
Yes, indeed. Oh, so this is where I can basically buy them. Magnetized bullets does sound very interesting, doesn't it?
Bloodflies are worse here than any district in Kanaka. And it used to be such a prosperous district, too.
Yeah, shit happens, I guess. I might go for the mines. Incendiary bolts. Bus bolts, incendiary bolts with a wider radius. Mobilize multiple targets. Yeah, not interesting. So I've been using my pistol rather a lot against the what they're called, against those clockwork soldiers, so maybe against those, maybe for those getting some upgrades might be useful. For some upgrades to the pistol. I guess so. I mean, I won't be going for range because, well, range on the pistol is rather useless if you compare it to the crossbow, because the crossbow is also silent.
I'm certain you'll be satisfied with your purchase.
Alright, and a faster reload as well. Let's get with a bit of a clip.
It's a pleasure to have such a unique young lady in our store.
Time dispersion and stabilized pistol aim, and further time dispersion. No, I'm going for the just the rapid fire pistol. So let's have a look how much aren't you supposed to have?
So quiet since the conservatory was closed.
Alright, so what does the pistol now looks like? Because that always it has a tendency to start looking better. No. Yeah, it just has a clip coming out of the side, and so we have a couple things now. Save them. Save occasion. In an abandoned lecture hall, there's a safe combination. Safe containing some valuables. However, the place is crawling with blood flies. The safe code is 658. Alright, so eliminate Brianna Ashworth. Uncover Ashworth's role. Learn more about Brianna Ashworth and her role in the Copper Spoon's coup. Find out what Brian knows. Vice Overseer Brian has been investigating Brianna Ashworth and might know something useful. And this is the shopkeeper. The black market shopkeeper in Syria Gardens will pay you to find his missing associate. So the associate's a last known location. The black market shopkeeper in Gardens says his associate was most recently operating out of an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. No. Have a look. Any reason for going into this house? No. Oh, I forgot to take a listen with the heart on Sokolov. That's a pity. Nobody seems to be in here. Oh. He does not seem to be breathing, does he? I need to get in there somehow. How many runes do I have? Powers. Look, so I still need this one. I have 3, and to get what I really want right now, I need 5. Oh no. The alarm, please. Conservatory closure extended. A representative from the Royal Conservatory confirmed today that the site's closure has been extended once again, with no promise of when it might reopen. Curator Brianna Ashworth could not be reached for comment. Readers will be reminded that an infestation of mites in the Roseboro exhibit forced the closure nearly 6 months ago, though there have been rumors that no exterminators have been hired. The Roseboro exhibit was to be a prestigious event, sponsored by the Academy of Natural Philosophy, with hopes of attracting numerous expert and guest lecturers from across the Isles. This important exhibition is now on hold indefinitely due to the extended closure. For hopeful visitors, there is nothing to do but wait for further word. I actually did not want to set the alarm.
Something's amiss, and I just can't get comfortable.
Alright, that thing stopped, at least in time. To not attract the attention of everybody. I need to find to get in there.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Alright. Do you guys move? It really is a case of I do not know how to start this situation. Did I see something else? Oh. Just some coin. So that would definitely attract their attention. This disabling the windmill, but Observatory Shopkeeper's Associate Liam Bryan's information. Alright, so what does it power? Wait, is the couch? No, there's nothing with the couch. There are so many ways you could get in here. Because it's also breakable door, so if you have, I don't know, what was it? Vitality, was it? No, it's strength. Yeah, throw objects faster. And after that, you get the great, break down weaker wooden doors with your sword. That would also have been a way to get in here. Oh, and that's also the room I need to be in.
I always get these.
Yeah, if I had taken
Wages,
any...
this is the worst assignment.
I wonder if the rumors are true about the crown killer. The old empress, really?
Alright, so I need to be there. I saw someone detecting me. I need to get to...
There once was a man from old Lampro whose cockle was as wee as a minnow. He tugged on it nightly, and ever so slightly, it grew to be large as a narwhal.
Oh, don't tell me that now that I managed to make my way over here.
Worse than nothing.
Of course, now there's no way to... actually make any headway. What was that?
just gone, taken right from under their noses.
Huh.
Okay, so that's for the wall of light. That's good to know. Alright, so here will be the tough part, because
Someone just heard a dog.
I can get up there
Of course, now we're all on edge.
with no problem. Once I trigger this, they will all start looking up, but it means that I get the way open. And it will mean that they start being distracted, so I can start taking them out. The problem will be to basically pull myself up to there. I think right there is the spot I need to be.
Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spittle.
Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
Okay, I see another way to get in.
Mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
Alright, so I see how I can get in. I can just, you can drop in from there. Problem with that is, there are 3 guards walking around here.
He says keep alert, and I
So
says,
once
I
he
know.
moves,
I've been alert. And he says, yeah, won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea, chasing monsters in the brine, dancing hagfish on the brine. Martha, won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea.
yeah, right now it's just a waiting game, waiting for it. Oh, come on.
Damn it, I need to pee.
Did it.
Did I call?
So, find out what Brian knows.
Close my locker before coming out?
It's not like this is Brian, right?
The hagfish in the jacket pocket.
Too bad, I fear. Oh. Let's move you so they don't see you. Unconscious.
I'm hungry.
If they look down. Okay. Do not set the alarm. That's in fact a very bad choice. Precious urn. Ocular order divided. A representative from the sisters. Oh, I read this one. Yeah, I still read. I read this one already. Good. Good for you. I saw something. Oh. On the Ocular Order by Douglas Harwickle, historian. Much has been said about the blind sisters of the Ocular Order. In truth, their eyes function just as well as yours or mine. However, they do endeavor to become blind to distractions and frivolities. They will, if necessary, bids them walk among us, wearing richly hued blindfolds, or otherwise covering their eyes. In this way they remain at all times ready to see things clearly. Decisions are made during cloistered gatherings. Though no others are permitted to observe, the process was described to me, so I render it here with permission. A room is prepared with heavy incense and blessings from the strictures. In a circle sit 30 or more sisters of our order, until the room is brimming. We will hear no topic, lest we have each had adequate time to research. Several outcomes will be discussed, and some sisters... Yeah, I kind of thought I read something wrong. Several outcomes will be discussed, and some sisters are specifically tasked with advancing less popular or unlikely scenarios. Interesting that they capitalize sisters. It's not permitted to remain silent. Every voice must be heard. It may take some time to arrive at the decision, and by then all are quite versed in the myriad consequences, and may have lengthy advice for all contingencies. When an opinion is written, it may be as short as a sentence, or will fill 20 pages. Yet still, one last sister must approve it, the High Oracle herself. Well, that made sense. Except not really. Apparently it did make sense. Oh, did I overhear something? I guess I overheard something. Brianna Ashworth's office. Brianna Ashworth's office is on the top floor of the Royal Conservatory, overlooking the main hall. That's where you'll find her.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
It's never good when, well, basically, one state and religion are brought into the same group.
And agree that dinner time cannot come quickly enough. Unfortunately, we are still on duty. I will get back to you if I hear anything more. Sincerely, me.
Well, at least the series has some humor in it. But yeah, we are, oh. We have the map now. Now we have, well, at least a fair amount of stuff that we can use to hopefully start making some, I don't know. Well, I had to sneeze there, so that'll be fun editing that out because, well, that went just full ballistic on my audio. But in the next one, we will hopefully, words again, start actually making some progress into, well, basically getting Brianna out of commission, especially out of the Order.